96.6.
The Mix.
Mr. Gray.
Oh my God. Radio Livonia.
That's right, 96.6 The Mix. Check this out. All right. I got the guild here, and I have a very glorious, love you, Kubi. You're the brother. And I got a glorious member of RTC hanging out in the crib. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this right out here. This was actually suggested because it's such a smart fucking idea. You notice there are two people in this room right now who are not part of the guild, who are not part of RTC, and we are wearing what? White armbands. So I think that it should be, and then just by a show of hands out there too, I think that white should be the color if you are part of the media, if you are part of any kind of media, if you're part of the radio, if you're part of news, reporting, anything like that, you are part of the media. White, absolutely 100% combat free. So if you're cool, if you think that's a great idea, let's hope this shit. Oh my God, we got an LPD over there in the corner. Sir? Oh, sir. Oh, he's sleeping. He must have been boozing it up. So, anyways, awesome. Thanks, guys. I greatly appreciate that. I'm thinking that it would be a benefit to the server if we took the color white and we just made it the media's color. So if you see the white armband, part of the media, it's either going to be a reporter, it's going to be a radio jock, it's going to be a producer, somebody involved with the media. And we are not going to be in it. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to make palette. Let's make it a faction. Let's make media a faction up in this son of a bitch. We're going to work on it. Because you know what? I think that just like everybody else here, I think that the media in this server has a place and a purpose. So thank you ever so much for your votes. I'm going to get back into your jams because, damn it, y'all have some good ones. Y'all have some good ones lined up here, man. What you think, Pallet? Oh, man, yeah, brother. I thought you might like that, but I thought you might like that a lot. So we're going to get right back into rocking and rolling because this one right here, this one's going out to my homeboy up top. There goes that. Rock and roll. Y'all know where you're at. 96.6 Mix. Oh, yeah, man. That's a classic one right there. So, representing the media faction, I guess, ergo formalities, but, you know, it exists. I want to say thank you guys ever so much for being here. I'm not cutting it. I'm not ending right now. I just wanted to thank y'all for being here. I'm watching the screen, and I'm having a very good time. And you are playing some excellent music. Speaking of which, Ronan, two things. One, bro, you're going to have your sound bite from me tomorrow. And secondly, what a good choice of songs, dude. Oh, you are hitting my old school right here, brother. If you don't know this, let's just do this right here. Can I go out and kill tonight? The fucking Misfits, baby. Oh, I gotta tell you a little backstory with the Misfits there. After the American Psycho album came out, I believe that was like 97, 98, something like that. I can't remember the exact year. I drank way too much. But they came to a place here in my local town called the Ranch Bowl, which no longer exists. It is now a Walmart. And you know what the crazy thing is that when you go into this Walmart, yeah, that was me hitting my table. Yeah, my bad. But when you go into this Walmart, if you go back to the toilet and take a dump, that's where the stage used to be. So I don't know. If you ever walk in that Walmart and you take a dump, it's just kind of like, man, this is pretty crazy. But the Misfits on the American Psycho tour, they came to the Ranch Bowl, and me and my punk rock band that was called, are you ready for that? We were called the Geeks, and we literally had songs about like drinking old Milwaukee Red and eating Taco Bell and getting like the runs. Like we were just fucking immature and stupid. But you know, we're all like 18, 19. Yes, we had one guy in the band old enough to get the old Mill Red. But anyways, We were there for the American Psycho tour, and that was the first time I was ever in one of the in a wall of death. And if you've never been in a mosh pit or anything like that, and you don't know what the wall of death is, this is what it is. The room parts down the middle, and there's a certain time where the singer says, pretty much go, and you guys just fucking charge at each other 300 style, and it sucks ass, especially if you're just a youthful, exuberant, testosterone-laden moron who is drunk out of his mind running in the front of everybody, and you hit like a big guy is bigger than you, and then you have a guy bigger than you hit you from behind because he's with you, and then you fall and everybody falls on top of you, and it just sucked. So anyways, we're gonna get right back into your lists, but we need to keep the flow. We can't just go from one to the other. So first, this one. There you go, babies. 96.6 The Mix. The date is January 24th, 2021. The event is the Unity Fair. And you want to be part of Livonia's Got Talent.
Oh, yeah.
Hosted by FME.
Does this look infected?
If you would like to be part of this premier event, then reach out to Gangsta Boy of the FME to register your name and your talent anytime between now and the event. And the winner of Livonia's Got Talent will receive 1,000 casings. That is one heck of a prize. Not to mention, for just showing up to the Unity Fair, you will be entered into a contest for a truck, courtesy of LPD. That's right, a freaking truck. Your name will be put into a name generator and randomly selected. One lucky winner will win it all.
Hey, man, I won.
So once again, if you would like to be part of Livonia's Got Talent, contact Gangsta Boy of the FME today and register your name and your talent to get on in there and get those 1,000 casings. Also, admission to the Unity Fair is one medical item, and all game fees are 10 casings per game. Physical casings, no digital. The Unity Fair and Livonia's Got Talent, January 24th, 2021. Be there. I gotta tell you, man, me and Pal have been talking a little bit here, and we're thinking we got something rolling. So I think, Pallet, I'm gonna just go ahead and roll this out. You know what the best thing is that this server actually has a radio station and a news station. So you'll get a video broadcast kind of thing, and you're going to get an audio broadcast kind of thing. And then ultimately, I'm just going to tell you excuse me, I just burped there. I can't speak for Pallet, but from my standpoint, the White Arm Media faction that we have so far dubbed the RMG, the Revival Media Group, that is pretty much right now the faction name until it becomes a faction, the group name, the Revival Media Group. We feel that we are going to do everything we can to like bring something really cool and fun to the server. And the first thing I'm going to do as the radio guy is I'm going to work on this little shitty laptop that barely runs, this thing right here. This thing barely runs right in front of me. But I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to try to get a program installed on here and get it, if I can get this program installed in here, get it running properly, and I can get like a couple of 100 songs or whatever, I can actually hook this up to Discord, and then the Revival will have a 24/7 constantly running radio station. Now, it'll be, the same songs after every 100, and, I'll have to update the ads every day or two, but hey, you could jump into Discord if there wasn't a live show, and you could just click on the link or click on the voice chat room that would be provided to us by the server admins, and you could just jam out to friggin' Radio Livonia or Radio Chinaris when we head back there. Anyways, me and Pallet, we're having a really good time talking about this. I think it's going to be fun, and we have your support so far. We see that in the server suggestions, so thank you all ever so much. Each and every one of you are a godsend. Hey, Fluff, tell them what's up.
this is Fluffy. You're listening to Mr. Gray on 96.6 The Mix.
The mix.
I know somebody's filming this right now, right? I must say I have to give a big ups to the guild. Once more, honestly, I haven't even seen who's online, so it probably could just be us, and that's perfectly fine. But hey, if that's the case, man, you guys rock and roll, and if that's not the case, y'all who are not here are fucking missing out. Because we have RTC, we have some LPD, we have the RMG, and we have the guild here. RMG, who is that? Who is that, Mr. Gray? Revival Media Group. Me and Pallet. That's it. And maybe somebody else. I'm not going to name them because I don't have their NDA yet. So, yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, I got to give a big shout out to the guild right now. Like, y'all show up and enforce, and you always support the Radio Livonia, and it's greatly appreciated. Also, I got to give a big shout out to my former factions as well, guys. RTC took me in, treated me well, great group of individuals, taught me a shitload about the game that I did not know, because you know what, I just always took this game as a medic prior to that. And I gotta say, the RTC, if you ever need or want anything, just go there, because they have more than just supplies to give you. They can give you everything from advice to friendship, all of it. RTC, great group. And the one that got it all going, MSAR, or FME now, medic faction. I started in this server as a medic, and I always thought that it would be really cool to run around the server and just find people and revive them and save them and feed them and do all that kind of stuff. And you know, it got me killed more than it did anything. But you know, there was something about it. So when I came back to the server and I saw that MSAR, which was the original medic faction, had become FME all the way down to the color of the armband, which I thought was amazing. I joined FME, and they're a great group of dudes. And I you know what? I already played this tonight, but it's very important that we support all the local stuff we got going on here with the new rules and everything in the server and everything. If we have an event, we need to hit it. So, one more time. FME, let them know it's on.
Mix.
The date is January 24th, 2021. The event is the Unity Fair. And you want to be part of Livonia's Got Talent.
Oh, yeah.
Hosted by FME.
Does this look infected?
If you would like to be part of this premier event, then reach out to Gangsta Boy of the FME to register your name and your talent anytime between now and the event. And the winner of Livonia's Got Talent will receive 1,000 casings. That is one heck of a prize. Not to mention, for just showing up to the Unity Fair, you will be entered into a contest for a truck, courtesy of LPD. That's right, a friggin' truck. Your name will be put into a name generator and randomly selected. One lucky winner will win it all.
Hey, man, I won.
So once again, if you would like to be part of Livonia's Got Talent, contact Gangsta Boy of the FME today and register your name and your talent to get on in there and get those 1,000 casings. Also, admission to the Unity Fair is one medical item, and all game fees are 10 casings per game. Physical casings, no digital. The Unity Fair and Livonia's Got Talent, January 24th, 2021. Be there.
The mix.
I have one that was requested, and I had to play this because, you know what, this one is going out to an old school friend of mine. A friend of mine here in this server, in the revival, when it was called The Forgotten. Now, I'm sure some of us remember that name, some of us don't. If you do not remember that name, then it was what it was called. When the original members of the owners of this server started it. I was playing with those guys in Publix. They bought it. I was the third person to log into this server. And then shortly after that, I started a group called MSAR, which is Emergency Medical Search and Rescue. And it was the first medical faction in the group. And one of our key members, we were stationed up in Novi. That was where we were at there, the big town of Novi. We took that city, and we had residents. The residents wore the white armbands, and they could build apartments, and, you know, we had our stuff. And there was a group called the Saviors, and the Saviors run around killing everybody, but the Saviors really liked the MSAR. So they came and hung out up there with us while they were destroying the entire server. They were hanging out with us up in Novi, and they were kind of protecting us. So, yeah, I mean, it was a mixed bag. There was a lot of good, there was a lot of bad. It was kind of weird, you know. But this one's going out to MSAR, and this one's going out to my good friend Zach. We've known for a long time, brother. You know it.